Hey guys, it's Luaifk here, back with another video. Today I want to go over what I feel are mods that every Terraria player should have, and some of the mods that I'm showing are mods that I absolutely consider a must-have in every playthrough. They're actually just that useful that after discovering them, I really can't go without them. So if a mod on the list catches your eye, make sure to check it out, and if you aren't a fan of one, you can go ahead and leave that one out. We're going to go ahead and start out with mods that stick very closely to vanilla gameplay and don't change much beyond having some extra utility. Then we will move into mods that are going to alter the game more dramatically later into the video. Let's go ahead and get into the mods that stay closely to vanilla gameplay. The first mod we're going over is Where's My Items. If you're anything like me, I am not the most organized person when it comes to chests in Terraria, and I often forget what chest I put an item inside. This mod fixes that problem though. You can set a hotkey to open a text box which will allow you to search for any item, and it will show you what chest it is in, allowing you to easily find that one item you need for that crafting recipe. Next up we have Veinminer. This mod speeds up mining by allowing you to mine one vein of ore almost instantly, so instead of mining one by one like this, you can hold your Veinminer hotkey down and mine all of it in one big chunk. It's a huge time saver early game when your mining speed is really low, and it's also super satisfying. Next up is Boss Checklist. If you are new to vanilla Terraria or are doing a modded playthrough and don't know what to do next, this mod allows you to see what boss you should fight next by adding a boss log at the bottom of your screen, along with how to craft the summon item, where to craft it, where to summon it, and what drops it has. Next up we have Recipe Browser. This mod lets you search for how to craft a certain item without the need of a guide or any materials. You can also hover over an item and see what the item can craft into as well. This is really useful if you're new to the game and don't want to visit the Wikipedia that often, or you're doing a modded playthrough such as Calamity. Next up we have Smart Doors. This mod makes all doors open automatically for you, just like the 1.4 update. A small change, but this one is just quite nice. Next up we have AutoTrash. Allows you to set a list of items you want to trash if they go in your inventory. If an item on the trash list goes into your inventory, it'll automatically be trashed so you don't clutter your inventory with useless items. Next up we have yet another boss health bar. It adds a health bar to the bottom of your screen to more easily display the health of bosses, and prevents you from having to put your mouse over the boss to see its health bar. For bosses that dash like Duke Fishron, this is a lifesaver, as it's very difficult to see what HP it's at when it's moving around constantly, and having to hover your mouse over it can be really tough and annoying sometimes, so this mod fixes that problem for you. Next up we have Shop Market. It adds a craftable trading table to the game, where you can shop from every NPC you have in your housing from a single point, rather than having to track down that one NPC you're looking for. Great if you want to have your NPC spread out across your world, as you can shop from it no matter where they are. Next up we have WeaponOut Lite. This shows what item you are holding on your character even when you aren't using it, just for added vanity. Make sure to get the light version by the way, as the other version adds other content to the game such as weapons that you may not want. The last mod in regards to the vanilla portion of the list is going to be No More Tombs. Upon death you will no longer drop a tombstone, which is great if you happen to die a lot and you don't want to have to clean up 50 gravestones. We are now moving on to the mods that alter the game more dramatically. To start out we have Luaifk. This mod adds craftable recipes that allow you to craft infinite bullets, potions, and structures like arena platform builders, elevator builders, and NPC house builders. This mod overall allows you to save a lot of time with building certain things that you will typically need in most of your playthroughs. I personally use this mod a lot, as the arena platform builder makes building arenas for boss fights very easy. Each item also has its own recipe, so you still have to craft something in order to use it, so you don't just get these items for free, but it definitely saves a lot of time and it is very useful. Next up we have AlchemistNPC Lite. This mod adds a few new town NPCs that sell potions to prevent you from having to potion farm, and this mod also works for modded potions as well. To me this mod is really nice, as I am personally not a big fan of potion farming, so this mod allows me to pay for a bit of convenience during my playthroughs. Make sure to get the light version by the way, as the other version adds random content that messes up with the balance of the game. Next up we have Begone Evil. It gets rid of corruption and crimson spreading, so you no longer have to worry about evil taking over your base or important biomes. On top of that we have both evils, which lets you have both crimson and corruption in one world. And the final and most important mod that I think everybody should use is Magic Storage. Magic Storage lets you create a storage network where you can have all of your items in one place for an easy storage system without having 50 chests laying around. Items can easily be put in or taken out, and you can craft with any of the items you have inside the system very easily. With big modded playthroughs, I honestly can't function without this mod, as I just hate organizing that much, and this makes it so that all of my items are put into one big place, I also have a magic storage mod guide that I will link in the description if you want to get started with that mod. And that is it for the video, guys. That is all of my mods that I think every Terraria player should have. If you guys want more content like this, consider subscribing, and also leave a like and comment any thoughts down below. And consider joining my Discord, link will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching.